My name is Karsen Schovajsa. I'm the owner and creator of Dead Renegade Films, and I'm also the writer and director of the recent short film Bloodshed. When I first came up with the concept and the story that I wanted to tell, I was 16. Right around my 17th birthday, 2019, I started writing the film. I finished it in a couple weeks. That was sometime in May. And then pretty soon after that, I got the ball rolling and started production in August. That was my first shoot date. So between May and August, it was pretty much locking down actors, a crew. I needed a couple cinematographers to come with me, so some people I knew, and then I knew that I needed plenty of actors to fill the parts, and then it was breaking down the script and seeing what I needed to do first. The end was definitely the most difficult scene to shoot, and I could tell right away that's what it was going to be. So I started with that. I got all the props that I needed, got all the actors I needed, and then just got to it and knocked it out. And once I got that done, I knew that the rest of the story would fall in place. The biggest thing was organizing people's schedules and figuring out dates. So sometimes they'd be months apart from one another, when you're trying to lock people down that you need to act or be a cinematographer and whatnot, whatever you need. I think we finished shooting in February and then began post-production right soon after that. August, I know that the ending scene took 3 weekends to shoot. I brought 2 different casts. Like half the cast came for 4 days. The first weekend, it was a 4-day weekend. And then the second weekend, which was 2 days, I brought the other half of the cast down, shot out of sequence, then matched scenes up. And I had to do that for the opening gunfight scene as well. It was, the 2 rooms are split into 2 different days, and then I just matched them up, made them look like they're all one seamless scene.
Hey man, yeah, can I borrow one on the smoke soon?
Yeah, no, me and my cousin Vic, man, we were at a strip club the other night, dude. Strippers on back though. Escalade door at one point on the highway. Man, lines on titties and shit, man, dude.
The biggest problem, especially just with independent films, is you can't really rely on anybody. You're not paying anybody to do stuff, so it's all favors. Yeah, there's a couple times, like especially at the end scene, there's a whole different. It was a little bit different in the script. There was a character that actually didn't show up, so I had to rewrite the script a little bit and restructure it. But you just kind of have to roll with the punches and deal with the cards you're dealt, and yeah, you figure it out, make the dream come true. For the special effects, I mean, I've been making films. Not all of them have gone onto YouTube, but I've been making films since I was a young kid. And I always loved horror and action films, so I kind of just over the years have tried to pick up things that would help me out. And a lot of them were tutorials on YouTube. You tweak them to make them work for you or whatever you're shooting. The biggest thing that I found is there's a Squib video that Film Riot did, and that's how I did some of the explosive squibs. And there was also a video how you use garden sprayers to do squibs. I could link those in the description below. But yeah, a lot of the stuff I figured out on my own and just kind of tweaked other people's ideas so that they could work for my project and how I was shooting, my time limit, and everything like that. Actually, a buddy of mine, Nathan Rupert, he made all of the music. I talked to him. My boy Jake had this really dope bass lick that he came up with, and I knew I wanted that in the film. It was kind of just fit the vibe of the whole movie. And so I went over, I talked to Nathan. He told me he'd help me out. Him and Jake jammed. He wrote a couple extra songs for the film, and he ended up making the whole soundtrack for it. And yeah, it's completely an original soundtrack, which is awesome. So thanks a lot, Nathan. All the actors were my friends and family. I pretty much just used everyone that I thought would be a good fit and would be willing to work on this with me, and they were all really gave it 100%, which can't ask for anything more. And I was really grateful to have the people in my life that were willing to help me with my dream like that, and be a part of something like this. So it was awesome working with just friends and seeing how talented they could be acting and giving it their all. And it was cool that they were willing to do that for me. It's going to be a big year. We're going to have a lot of content coming. Me and my buddy Eric Segal recently wrote Bloody Knuckles, and that's going to be our new short that's going to come out sometime this year, hopefully. We're beginning production for that, hopefully at the end of January. I also have another project, kind of a undercover cop story that hopefully I'll get going on soon as well. So expect a couple shorts coming out. We're going to try to enter them in film festivals before they come out on YouTube, but we'll have making of videos, behind the scenes. Maybe we're going to do some interviews. We'll see what happens this year, but it's going to be a great year for Dead Renegade Films, so be on the lookout.
Rolling and action. Hold up. No, that's good. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Got it. All right. We're rolling and action. Nope, Squib didn't go. Cut. Squib didn't go. Also, Braden walking. Oh. Nope, no popping. We got something wrong with the squibs. Action. Hold up.
Fuck up.
That was good. John, try not to smile.
Did I look?
Rolling.
Action. Miller, help Hawk! Help Hawk! Go cover! Hawk down! Hawk down! Shit! That looks kind of cool. Alright. Rolling
Rolling.
and action. What?
Hopefully that didn't light my pants on fire.
Dad, I'm ready. Let me know when you're ready, Zane.
All right, rolling.
Alright, rolling and action. Oh, they set his pants on fire.
Oh no! No, I think they're actually on fire.